Hello, investors. Let's do an analysis of Reddit stock. And yes, it went IPO'd. A lot of folks actually don't know that. And not too long ago, actually. If you're curious about when it went IPO, it went IPO back in March 2021. I'm sorry, March 21st as of 2024. And so we're now in 2025. And you can see right here, it IPO'd at around, looks like $45, consolidated for quite some time, and then took off around November time. And now, well, it went from $40 all the way up to $170. Can it go higher? Well, let's take a look. If we go down, we take a snapshot of its fundamental information over here. We can see that this is just about a $30 billion corporation, right? This $30 billion corporation is currently taking home no money. It's it's not profitable, but that's pretty typical for a lot of software companies right now. At least, high tech, high growth software companies. This one's growing at 67, 68%, by the way. So that's pretty fast growth. 68% quarter over quarter in terms of sales revenue growth, right? Now, in terms of how much in revenue, it looks like revenue is about 1.12 billion in, I guess, this year. That's quite impressive. It's $1 billion in sales, but they take home nothing. That's not necessarily bad, folks. If they make $1 billion in revenue and take home no income, they're basically doubling down back into themselves in either research and development, right? Like hiring more engineers or just hiring in general, or they're putting more into like sales and marketing, getting the word out, or et cetera, right? In terms of debt, it doesn't look like I could see much debt on this one, but I'm pretty sure it has some debt, but just not a lot. In terms of how many employees, I can see that it has 2,013 employees. That's quite a bit of employees, and not bad either. From a business standpoint, I could see that it's doing about 88% in gross margins, which is actually pretty thick. And they take home, well, no profit margins, right? Because I'm guessing they're doubling down on themselves. Now, that's sort of a, fundamental snapshot. I did forget, actually, there is also the price to sales multiplier. There is no earnings, so you wouldn't see a PE ratio, but the price to sales multiplier is 26 or about to be 27. So currently the market's valuing it at 27 times its revenue potential in terms of its price. We do want to look at the balance sheet. So I'm going to click on the button over here and go over to not the income statement right here, but we're going to go to the balance sheet over here. And we're going to take a look. And in here, we're going to look at, well, let's take a look at how much, assets have been growing or not growing, et cetera, et cetera. So total assets, you can see 2013, and the end of 2023 over here, December